Hey, it's 5 Minute Fridays with Vince, and I call this one Lead Your Squad. Now, you guys know I love movies. Let me just lean in real close and say this to you. So, if you've ever watched something like Delta Force or, one of those, movie teams where everyone has a specialty, I think one of my favorite is the replacements. Is that no, the Expendables? The Expendables, because it's got all of the you know action heroes in it, and each one just pulls people from my growing up genre to be able to watch them kick butt together as a team. And sometimes you can't pick who's on your team. You can't always pick who's with you. As a matter of fact, I want to tell you something. There's two types of people who are with you. The first one is the mercenary. The mercenary is the person who walks with you because they get something out of it. They're the ones who are willing to do it for a price. They're the ones who may be fantastic, really great at what they do. They may be really awesome at how they serve you, but they're always looking for something. And then you have the patriots. The patriots are the ones who believe in what you're doing. They believe in the cause. They believe in your mission. They believe in your assignment, and they don't require anything from you. They'd be there whether or not just because of the principle of what you're doing or because of the principle of what you've been called to. They feel a parallel call, and they are totally vested. They're totally committed. Having said that, you might need to go through your list of compadres and you identify who's with you. The scripture says it best. It says, know them that labor among you. Everyone who's with you is either with you for a season, for a reason, or for a purpose. So identify what it is. Not everybody is with you because they're a patriot. Some people are with you because they're mercenaries. And it's okay as long as you know what you're dealing with. So you have to identify who's with you, identify what you're doing, and then lead your squad. Just because they're a mercenary doesn't mean that you can't lead them well. It doesn't mean that they can't help. It doesn't mean that they can't be a part of what you're doing. You might need them for this season. You might need what they bring to the table because no one else has that skill set that you need right now in your life. And that's okay. That's what coaches are for. That's what mentors are for. Well, that's what coaches are for. That's what trainers are for. Patriots are more like your mentors. They're the ones who are committed to you, and so you need to understand who's on your team, who's going to bring what to the table, and get the most out of this. Because watch this, it's all about you accomplishing what you've been called to accomplish. You can't blame it on the fact that you got stuck with mercenaries. You can't blame it on the fact that the Patriots didn't understand. You've got to be the one fueling the vision so that the team can know what's next. So they know what's needed from you so they can begin to help you produce what you've been created to produce. And that only happens when you also understand and identify who you are, what you've been called to. So lead your squad. It's your squad, no one else's. Do what you've been called to do. Make that thing happen. If you don't, your mission will fail. And I promise you, you are not created or born to fail. Now, let me say this again. Let me lean in real close and tell you this. Don't let toxic self talk rob you of this. You can, and you will. Don't believe anything outside of that. Give yourself the leverage and the room to find victory in your failures, to not fail frivolously, but rather to fail forward. All right, if I messed up, what do I get from this so I can do it better the next time? Toxic self-talk will take the failure and it will multiply it so greatly that it makes it hard for you to even see what the vision looks like to lead your team. But I'm encouraging you, lead well. Being a leader does not mean you get everything perfect or you get everything right. It means that you have the liberty and the freedom to keep trying. And when you mess up big, fix it big in front of those folks. Listen, it's 5 Minute Fridays with Vince. I love you guys. Talk to you later.